might as well have fun. Ellen and Clover drove across the bridge into the golden California sun. They had traveled a long way to visit Ellen's mother, Amara. Clover poked her nose out the window, sniffing the salty breeze of the Pacific, while Ellen held the steering wheel tight with excitement. They were finally here. Inside the house, the world was very quiet. Amara's room was filled with the soft scent of lavender and the hum of a fan. Because Amara's body was tired and her memory was fading, she spent her days resting in bed. Ellen sat on the edge of the mattress, carefully holding a small bowl and feeding Amara a bite of lunch, one gentle spoonful at a time. "We are going on a grand adventure today," Ellen whispered. She and Clover brought a special mechanical lift into the room. It had sturdy straps and a clever frame designed to help Amara move safely. Clover watched with a wagging tail as Ellen adjusted the soft sling, preparing to lift Amara into her waiting wheelchair. Their first stop was the Grand Art Museum. Ellen pushed Amara's chair through the quiet, echoing halls. They stopped in front of a massive painting covered in swirls of blue and gold. Amara's eyes widened as she looked at the bright colors, her hand reaching out slightly as if to touch the light on the canvas. At the theater, the velvet curtains rose to reveal a stage full of dancers. Clover sat perfectly still at the foot of Amara's chair, her chin resting on Amara's foot. The music was loud and joyful, and Amara tapped her fingers on her armrest in time with the drums, a tiny smile forming on her lips. Later, they went to the movies. The air smelled of buttery popcorn and sweet candy. In the dim light of the theater, Ellen held a box of snacks and shared a piece with Amara. They sat side by side, watching the giant screen flicker with stories of heroes and faraway lands. The beach was their favorite stop. The sand was warm, and the waves crashed against the shore with a rhythmic roar. Ellen and Clover worked together to navigate the boardwalk, the wind ruffling Ellen's hair and Clover's fur as they moved toward the edge of the sparkling blue water. At the zoo, a tall giraffe leaned its long neck over a wooden fence to investigate. Clover gave a soft, curious woof, and Amara let out a short, bubbly laugh. It was a sound Ellen hadn't heard in a long time, as bright and clear as the afternoon sun. They finished their day under the glowing tanks of the aquarium and the swirling stars of the planetarium. Ellen leaned down and held Amara's hand as they looked up at the constellations. "Look, Mom," Ellen said softly. "The whole universe is right here with us." Back at home, Ellen tucked Amara into her cozy bed. Amara might not remember the colors of the museum or the sound of the ocean tomorrow, but the joy lived in her heart right now. Ellen kissed her forehead and whispered, "Since we are together, we might as well have fun."